Hello, folks, and welcome back to Dawn of War 2. Today we'll be doing Chaos Rising. Imported proofs completed.
Only a year ago, the Aurelian sector was all but doomed. The hive ships of the Tyranids hung over each world, seeding them with obscene creatures. The Tyranids were ready to feast. But these worlds are also the recruiting ground for the Blood Ravens, a chapter of the Emperor's own space marines, and they refuse to yield. The veteran Targus weathered pitiless alien attacks, allowing Cyrus and his scouts to find weaknesses in our ravenous foes. While Avitus leveled his righteous fury upon the Xenos, Thaddeus descended upon them on wings of fire. And Davian Thule, the first to fall against the Tyranids, returned from death in the form of a mighty dreadnought. You led them all, Commander. Together, you fought across the deserts of Calderis, through the jungles of Typhon, and beneath the great spire cities of Meridian. You faced an implacable enemy, and you triumphed. But there is a truth more implacable than any Tyranid. A new threat will always emerge. Once, planet Aurelia was the sector's crown jewel, home to billions of souls. Then came the warp storms. They pushed Aurelia into a new orbit, encased the planet in ice, and swallowed it whole. For 1,000 years, the warp held Aurelia in its terrible grip, depositing untold horrors across its surface. Now, planet Aurelia has returned. It should be a barren ball of ice, but a signal is coming from its surface. A blood raven signal. A call for help.
Okay, you couldn't hear me. I'd muted myself to finish off the can of Coke there, and let me start again. Thankfully, I didn't say much. Armageddon and Retribution. Aramus once led his Space Marines against Space Marines from Strike Cruiser Armageddon. During the climatic battle of the Tyranid invasion, Armageddon sacrificed itself to buy the Space Marines more time to defeat the aliens. Commander Aramus and his Space Marines now serve aboard Strike Cruiser Retribution, part of the fleet supporting the Blood Ravens' third company. Many chapter serfs and valued relics were lost with the Armageddon.
Commander, this is Gabriel Angelos. We have detected a Blood Raven's distress signal coming from somewhere nearby. If there are chapter brothers in need, provide support. But be wary of a trap. Angelos out.
Our drop pods have scattered, Commander. Something is interfering with the navigation systems. We should locate our other forces and regroup. We need to get past this wall if we are to locate the other drop pods. Use your jump pack to get across. Remote detonators and demolition packs are more than enough to bring this gate down. Let fly. Be vigilant.
Target acknowledged.
Supply crates replenish explosives and other expendable items. Destroy those crates to uncover the supplies.
Oh. They've specialized them now, which adds a rare difficulty to it.
Guardsmen, what are they doing here?
They must be traitors. House Vandus. Wasn't that the name from the other thing? Um, the governor that sided against us. Well, that had stolen chapter relics and all that.
Hold your position, Space Marines. I said hold.
Lower your weapon, guardsman. We do not answer to you.
Gun them down.
I can clear those bunkers with explosives. Attacking them with standard weapons takes much more time. Tactical shit.
Tactical shit? What?
Cyrus here, under fire.
Urge the enemy.
Scouts here, still engaged by his will. Repositioning. Structure flattened.
Howdy.
Something sinister is going on here. No loyal guardsman would ever fire on a space marine. I doubt these traitors were alone.
His body remaining there unlike everyone else's has me actually
More
concerned.
traitors ahead, and well armed. My scouts wear light armor, Commander, so we had best make use of available cover. Say it now before my judgments are masked in shadow. Maintain camouflage, scouts. I will carry it out. Ready to detonate, Commander. Structure flattened.
Damn.
To use... Enemies in buildings are much harder to kill. Try using frag grenades or other explosives.
Commander, the immediate area is secure, but this unpopulated glacier is an armed camp. Did this world not just emerge from the warp?
If so, someone else got here first.
Traitor guardsmen. Just when I was starting to respect them.
Hate them if you will, but do not underestimate them.
Indeed. Bullet to bullet.
Here they come. Get ready to fire.
Traitors.
Quickly, while Tarkus has their attention. We should engage them at extreme range and focus our fire.
Extreme range.
The scum incapacitated Tarkus. Commander, use a stimulant kit to heal him from a distance, or manually revive him.
My thanks, Commander. Our drop pod took anti-air fire on final approach. Only I made it out, and just barely.
And still, you made yourself a target to break that ambush. What would the Codex say about that?
The tactical squad shall draw the enemy's fire, thus allowing the Devastator squad to attack from a position of strength.
Ha! That it does.
This whole situation looks like a trap, but there is still a distress signal transmitting from somewhere nearby. We had best locate its source quickly.
Tarkus. Oh, I do like him, my Christ. It's a hard man.
Unleash all fury upon them.
Concerning music.
Standard Imperial locator relay. Transmitting a generic distress signal using Bloodraven's codes. Just enough to lure us in.
coordinates 9.6 by 1112. Launch barrage!
Artillery, clear the area. A spotter called in that attack from hiding. Cowards. We should extract and bomb this ice pile from orbit.
No, we need to secure an approach before we can launch an extraction.
Only logic engines can track and target drop pods. Those systems depend on a broadcast array.
Then let us act like space marines. Find the array and destroy it.
I can advance on that turret in tactical formation without being suppressed. Once in range, I can disable it with a frag grenade. How can we serve?
I guess we can do that, sure.
Beginning tactical advance. Under attack. Use a grenade. Destroyed.
Come on.
Tarkus here. Standard movement.
Hostiles.
The chapter's recruits stand ready.
Commander, there is an orbital relay ahead. Securing it will give us a defensible fallback position should we need it.
It will also allow us to reinforce our squads.
Get to that position.
If I didn't already know. Like even beyond tutorial, we already did that before. Oh, actually, no, those were drop pods, weren't they? Never mind, so.
Repositioning. That's a good position.
Target destroyed.
This way, brothers.
Avitus.
Look alive, brothers.
Sadly, he doesn't have most of his gear. He's like, seems to have some of his equipment that I gave him, but he doesn't have the shielding anymore. Darn Heya.
Look alive, brothers.
Our weapons are ready.
Probably meant to be stuff he lost because the ship blew up, but that's what he hit on, damn it.
Scouts here, still engaged. Acknowledged. We have engaged.
Not sure what's going on there.
More enemy spotters. Forward observers. Kill them quickly.
My vision is blurring. Very nice.
Objective taken.
Alright, over here.
Enemy assault forces spotted.
Enemy has us in close combat. Excellent, Space Marines.
All guns, all destroy
Do it.
Turn fire. Attack formation, brothers. Move on to the next target, brothers.
Very good.
Ready for battle. Another enemy crushed.
Also don't think they have the full skills they used to have either. Presumably there's been a change between the games, and that's why.
Thunderhawk is en route.
Then we should proceed to our extraction point and destroy any other traitors we find.
Cyrus here, under fire.
Valor at duty. Under attack. Target destroyed.
One of our initiates has fallen.
Ah well. Plenty more where they came from.
We are exposed here. Watch for an ambush.
Does have a bit of a look to it, does kind of look like an arena.
Target acknowledged. Forces spotted.
Locked in melee.
Under attack. Devastators tied in melee. Habitus.
Carcass out. Oh, they all can fit in. Get in.
Under attack.
Melee fighters have us pinned down.
We move again, brothers.
Alright. It's probably going to take a moment to get going or something.
One of our initiates.
We should expect a counterattack shortly.
Agreed. Still, this is a defensible position. We hold here.
Scout squad. The foe is engaging at range.
Thunderhawk Talon Alpha inbound. Hold position.
Under attack.
My Devastator squad should take position in that structure. This whole area will become our killing field. The
I'll get
traitors are laying down a barrage to soften us up. Prepare for an assault.
Really, it's going to take 4.5 minutes. Air traffic.
Hostile movement up ahead, brothers.
Thus far, they're hitting their allies more than me. Well, their own men, but more than me. Do it. No, thought I heard a Wilhelm scream there. Do it. Cyrus. Up here. Tarkus. Do it.
In their ranks.
Squad eliminated.
Beautiful.
Another barrage!
Pull back.
Hostile movement up ahead, brothers.
Destroy it.
Purge the enemy!
We have engaged.
Our fortifications are under assault.
Charge. Good. And a little bit longer. Superior librarian on.
Here comes Talon Alpha.
Oh, that's good aiming.
Look, they are breaking off the attack. What do you expect from traitors? Courage and honor? The reward for treachery. Retribution.
None can stop the crusade of the righteous.
Grenade launcher. Cyrus. Studies pattern. Lobbing miniaturized fragmentation grenades over intervening obstacles, the grenade launcher is effective at disrupting massed infantry. It may also fire payloaded blind grenades, stunning enemy forces. Seems he got a few levels. Librarian pattern, fitted with the characteristic psychic hood and other accoutrements of a librarian. His power armor nevertheless provides significant defense against physical and psychic attacks.
Well done, Commander. Those guardsmen have paid the price for betraying the Emperor. We must discover who these traitors were and how they came to use a Bloodraven's code. But we will have to investigate that later. The second strike team I assigned to investigate Aurelia has sent a distress signal. Sergeant Thaddeus and his assault marines are already prepared to deploy, along with the dreadnought Davian Thule.
This signal could be another trap, Captain Angelos.
This call is a full message, Sergeant. Review the signal on your planetary display and provide whatever support you can.
Commander, I recognize the markings on the troopers who ambushed you. They used Imperial Guard equipment, but those were House Vandis forces.
Vandis, the deposed governor.
I was right.
Coward fled the sector when the Tyranids attacked.
The noble houses on Meridian have their own militias. It looks like Vandis' troops are resisting the new regime.
I am sure Governor DeRosa will be delighted.
Ooh. Redeeming item. Donate this item to receive an upgraded version. Sadly, some of my good bits need to be repaired by a tech marine, which is a way of stopping me from having them till later on. And yeah, I have a similar loadout with this guy, but they gave me different stuff. Blinding Revelation. Ooh. For centuries, only the most promising and Blood Raven's Codicir have been entrusted with the use of this Force Sword. Powerful warp energies ride around it, amplifying the wielder's psychic attack, such that it will knock back and stun enemies. I don't seem to have the axe anymore. This Valhalla. When orc freebooters established a hidden raiding base on the frozen world of Typhon Septimus, the sector governor called on a detachment of the Imperial Guard's Valhallan ice warriors to root them out. A single squad of Blood Ravens also deployed despite the governor's wish to exclude the Space Marines, whom he distrusted. Valhallan Colonel Ottoson, however, welcomed the aid and formed a bond of respect with the honored warriors. At the end of the operation, with all the freebooters dead, Ottoson gifted his personal power fist to the chapter. Yeah, I don't seem to have the same axe anymore. Forged of night black alloys, this power axe was a gift to the Blood Ravens from the Raven Guard after squads from both chapters fought side by side during the Howguard Crusade. Suppression, resistance, and chance. 25% chance per hit to slow enemies. Cracking to it. The mighty hive beast lumbered forward under the constant cannon fire from battle tanks. Undaunted Assault Marine Sergeant Brand powered the engines on his jump pack, screamed the mighty prayer to the Emperor, and launched himself at the beast's maw. Though he was instantly devoured, his courageous example led the defenders to hold fast, and then the image of the creature was later emblazoned onto the sacks. Pistol of Idicus. The tech priest of Konor forged this plasma pistol in honor of the Ultramarine hero Idicus, once commander of that company's of that chapter's fort company. Plus 10 melee skill. Ooh. So they've extended these lists. Sends any enemy infantry in its path. It kills an enemy, all nearby allies gain temper increase in their melee damage. Sadly, I'm going for a very ranged heavy build. Oh, I have a chance to restand points. Beautiful.